And we're live. Let's see here. Hey guys, we're gonna hop on. It's David and Evelise.
With the children in the background.
Yep, it's playtime.
Playtime.
It's nice time outside. Had dinner. Trying to close out this weekend on a good note.
Got a lot of work done outside this weekend.
A lot of stuff to clean up after the summer,
Yeah.
and now that things are starting to get, would you say, dormant, and we can, you know,
Yeah, cool.
kind of cut things down, and
Right.
they're not going to grow back, kind of thing,
Right.
and get them ready. Sorry. Hey, Megan. I would just say hi. Anyway, we have our garden update. Hey, Brad. Are you doing a garden this season? Here it is. Here she is. We've got her all covered up.
Yeah, this is 3 weeks and a day.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see things are coming in nicely. Still got some areas I got to fill in. The lettuce doesn't seem to be germinating right now. I think maybe it's because the soil's still getting too warm during the day. But that's okay. We'll get some more seed in there if I have to in the next week or so. But got plenty of kale and basil and cilantro and cucumber.
Lots of
and
cucumber.
Sweet pea.
Hey, Melissa.
And kohlrabi. First attempt at kohlrabi. Detroit red beet. I got celery in there. You can't see it. I got endive, bush beans, carrots. There's just a bunch of stuff in there. So
Did you say hopefully the arugula will come up?
yeah, I didn't even plant any arugula, but this ground is packed with arugula seed, so we should be seeing some arugula come up as well. And Swiss chard.
Yeah.
So plenty of leafy greens, which is ideal for our particular diet. And we like the idea of being able to know where our food's coming from for as much as possible, and when we do harvest something, being able to take that harvest and immediately get it into our bodies as fast as possible.
Yeah, we don't have to wait for, the trucks to take it for a long time and waiting for, having it sit at the store and then getting it. We've got it's certainly fresh.
Yeah, it's
when we pull it out of our
still
own garden.
containing much of its nutritional content, and yeah.
Hey, Brad, I know you've had a huge garden undertaking before, and it's pretty awesome, but I know it's hard. It does take some time, and some, care after a while, but it's really, really, it's fabulous to have. I'm very grateful for someone who can get it together and get it started, because once it's started, then it doesn't take as much time.
Right.
It's like, you check on it, you water it,
Right.
Add a little things here and there. What else do you do?
Well, it's just the initial,
Yeah.
prep is the main thing, and then once it's going, you just enjoy the harvest over the next 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. And and because we're in a different climate than a lot of people, we have our garden now into the winter, which is fabulous. And if it gets cold or we have a frost warning, we put the Christmas lights around it, or we put the sheets on top, and the sheets on top. Water it the night before. Definitely want to have water in it, even though it sounds like it might freeze. It doesn't. It keeps it warm.
Yeah,
for some reason.
October through May, and there's just about a 2 to 3 week period, December, early January, where you gotta be concerned about frost, and then just make sure you cover things at night before you go to bed. And then once you get past that frost period, by mid-January, you don't have to worry about it. Then you can seed again for the spring, and I always seed again in late January. And then there you go. And then by the time June rolls around, it's going to be too hot for you to mess with it.
But the same, all of that goes along with what you would do maybe in other parts of the country or other parts of the world, where you would maybe do it through the summer. Same type of thing, you just at a different time in the year. So, hey, Adrian. Irrigation. Yeah, we had to build up another part of our berm, I'd show you, but then I'd
Right.
have to get up to make sure that the water didn't get in. But really, just some of the water getting in. If you let a little bit in, it's great for just watering it really deeply. So that's good. What else? Oh, he said he had perfect dirt, but the grass, yeah, grass is rough. We gotta.
Yeah, always got to keep the Bermuda from encroaching.
Yeah. I've noticed we have a couple pieces of grass in there we'll have to get in. We've got it all covered right now because of the birds and the chickens, but we just moved the chicken coop over to the other side of the house so that they're blocked off, and once we take the top off here and be able to get to it, harvest, weed it, then, you know, the chickens won't get to it and eat our harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although when they have eaten it, eaten some, it's not altogether a bad thing, because we know that those nutrients are getting into their bodies and
Right.
coming out indirectly in the eggs they produce. So we figure getting it's blowing up, E.
I didn't mean to do that. Brad, I just blocked you. I'll have to figure out how to unblock you. Hey guys, okay, so we'll wrap it up. Pretty much, this is a huge part of our diet once it starts coming in. We make a lot of salads and a lot of stir fries.
Yeah.
Sauteing the greens in with some maybe chicken sausage and onions and garlic and zucchini and stuff, so that we can have you know, some really nice warm dinners as well. Putting kale soup, some squash stuff, you know, adding that to squash. It's really fun.
Love to be able to eat anything I wanted to eat, like when I was young. But definitely
It's nice and
I have to be more disciplined now that I'm north of 50.
Can you believe it?
And
But it's healthy.
but yeah, I mean the end result is you feel like $1 million when you do. So
Yeah.
to me the results make all the difference. So and how you feel make all the difference, and being disciplined and what you put in your body.
Yeah. And it's worth it, because the other parts of the year when we don't have our garden, we definitely need a supplement, because we're not getting these types of greens in our body as well and as fast and as you know, local or as fresh. So we have to keep that in mind as well, and hopefully you do too, and taking good care of your bodies to last for a long time. All
Which
right. Yeah.
which brings up the topic of quality, which we can discuss in another.
We were going to talk about that.
Yeah,
weren't we?
so not all vegetables are the same, obviously. Not all, you know, just because you
Supplements are
buy
the same.
produce in one store doesn't mean you're going to get the same produce by growing it yourself or getting it from a local farmer's market. And the same is true of supplements as well. You know.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a whole nother live on that.
Yeah, so anyways.
Well, it was good to see you all. Hope you're having a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you soon.
All right, good night.
Okay, bye.